G'day Ray, Hayden here from Pacific Toyota. Mate, just want to run over this 2015 Toyota Hiace Commuter with you. Look, a bit before I do so, a bit about us. So Pacific Toyota, we run two large pre-owned vehicle yards here in Cairns. This one's being our main location at 251 Mulgrave Road. Look, we do run, like I said, two of them. The other one's sort of closer to our city yard. All in all, between the two yards, we probably stock between 150 to 175 cars as usual. We do offer flexible finance options should you be chasing it. Across the road we do have our lovely service centre. As you can see, we're trying to go green, plenty of solar panels, as well as our Lexus of Cairns showroom and our new vehicle showroom just up the hill there. Collectively we sell anywhere between sort of that 300 to 400 cars per month, obviously fluctuating on month to month, but we sort of sit within that range for sales. Look, like I said, just going to go around the vehicle with full transparency. If there's any bumps and bruises, I'm going to point them out to you. The last thing I want is if you purchase the car and it rocks up or any hidden surprises. So we'd rather address them before the vehicle leaves Cairns. And like I said, if you do see the car and there are things that are sort of, I suppose, a deal breaker, let me know. I'm always happy to speak with management to see whether I have any solutions for you. But as you can see here, I'm just sort of coming around the front bumper. The main predominant one that I can see is this just here. All in all, nothing too major, but there is a mark just there on it, but nothing too major. As I come across the bonnet, there is a few little chips on here. So you got one there, that one's a chip and a dent. We always are able to usually try and get a brush touch which will seal them again. It won't completely make it look like new, but it will make it look a lot better. That one's just a bit of dirt. Another one just here. So it looks like this one's done usually a little bit of highway driving when we see these types of chips. But like I said, I'm trying to put my finger next to them to show you how small they are in respect to, I suppose, the camera sort of makes it look a lot bigger than what it is. So just coming across there as well. On the nudge bar, it is all quite nice, but there is a ding on it, which I'm just going to show you just there. Like I said, whether that's a deal breaker, let us know. More than happy to have a chat with management. Whether we have it removed or something, just let me know. But just going to continue working my way around the vehicle. Like I said, this is all about me having as much transparency as possible. There is a little bit of a chip mark on this area as well. I'm just trying to find it with my camera, just there. Nothing too major, but just a little bit of a chip up the top. I just can't sort of reach it to put my finger next to it. Just coming around to the doors on the vehicle, or the passenger side anyway. Sort of coming up to the top. Like I said, obviously the car has done 200,000 Ks, which is a lot of time on the road, so it's not going to be brand new. You're going to have a few marks here and there, but to be honest, for a $214,000 kilometre vehicle, it's been really well looked after. Tread on the tyres are practically brand new. You can still see the webbing sort of from the moulds in there, so as you can see, it's been quite well looked after. I'm just going to continue down the panelling. Any dents I will point out to you. For instance, like this one just here, sort of a little one, which I'm not sure if you can sort of see there. There's a little one just there. I'm sort of just working my way down to the back. With the rear tyre, once again, still plenty of tread, not probably as much as the front, but does have some tread there. There's a little bit of few marks there. Like I said, more than happy to try and get a brush touch for you. I'm just going to continue down sort of the roof lining here. And then we'll sort of head inside the vehicle itself. Rightio. So as far as interior is concerned, it's quite a hardy material that's on the floor of these, but as you can see, it's been really well looked after. Obviously with what you're wanting to turn it into, I won't go over the chairs too much, but I'll sort of just run over them. So that way if you do want to resell them, you can sort of see that they are in a reasonable condition and quite well looked after. All through there. And through there as well. But flooring, like I said, it's been really well looked after. That section there looks like it's had something sitting on it. That's probably the worst part of it, which is usually where a chair sits there. But other than that, everything else is very well looked after. Okay. And with the roof lining as well, you've got the air conditioning system up the front here, 2 aircon vents as well. Then you've got all the vents all the way through to the back there. Happy days. Right, there is a few little marks here as well on the door. Like I said, more than happy to speak with management about getting it all brush touched for you to bring it up to speed. Just going to make it to the back of the bus. Obviously we've got the nice lovely tow bar fitted there. Like I said, it's an all-round great vehicle for its age. It's been well looked after. I'm just looking on the back here. It's just all dirt on here, so nothing too major. So just coming back and around. Just going to work my way up to the top. Sort of going to try and stand on this back bumper so I can show you the sort of down the roof lining if I can. All through there. Happy days. And once again, I'm just going to work my way down the body of the vehicle, and then I'll sort of come back through the roof lining and then show you the tyre tread and etc. But no real major marks or bumps and bruises. There is a little bit of a chip just here as well, but nothing too major. Once again, this would be really perfect with a brush touch, but sort of just getting that lining done here, just where I'm running my finger down, paint sort of come off that edge. So more than happy to chat with management about that. And then sort of working my way back down the front panelling. And then I'm just going to quickly go back up where the roof line is. Okay, perfect. Rightio, tread on tyres once again, plenty of. Not going to be up for a set of tyres anytime soon. Same with the front, plenty of tread on it. So really well looked after. Front door cards, so just coming in here, as you can see, very, like I said, I know the car's done 214,000, but it has been really well looked after for that kilometrage. We usually see cars usually a lot more exhausted than that. So as you can see, real credit to the previous owners. Just going to jump on in. I'll sort of just turn this on so you can get the exact kilometres. So as you can see, it's got the 214,107 on the clock there. So its next service is due at 225,000, so we've got that all up to speed, which is handy. Inside here we do have a standard audio system, but it does have Bluetooth connectivity. Obviously it's automatic all through there, and your air conditioning controls. Look, it does have a way of inputting mics if you want them, but the box is independently sort of just screwed in there. So as soon as you take the 2 screws out, that whole unit comes out. How it works is you plug this into a 12-volt power supply, you then put this into the auxiliary, and then you put a microphone in and it allows you to talk through the auxiliary function on this. So there's nothing wide in behind the scenes, it's all purely just through that there. 2 screws hold that in just under that dash if you want that removed. But other than that, you got your center console all through here, and then your passenger side chair. You do have your service history or service book in here. I think a mixture is stamped for the book and receipts, which I'll just confirm. Should have got this out prior to starting the video. Okay. So get to the right page. Service record looks like it's been done in this section over here. Okay, so the first service, so I think it's working our way back. So there's a service done at 212,000, then 208, 201, 199, 196, 182, 188, 183, 184, 181. So it's just basically everything the vehicle's had done to it through the company that's owned it. So it looks like they've done their own maintenance, bus and coach service all through there. Small service, replace front brake pads, 166, 161. This goes for quite a fair few pages, which I'll sort of let you peruse over. All that through there. I think it explains why the car's so well looked after. 157, 155, 150. So bus and coach, oil. 146, 139. Then 134, 133, 130. Working our way down to 124, 121, 119. That even shows you how windscreen repair. This is incredible. I've never seen something so detailed. 103, 100, 95. We're slowly working our way down. Call out to Ridges Esplanade, check my start, diesel fuel, environmental charges, tyre, bus and coach service. Has everything on it. Charge workshop. It's at 74, 70, 64, 61, 56, 56, 52. We're slowly working our way down. We're nearly there. 35s, 32, and then into 24, 19, 10, and all the way down. Okay, so it does have the full record in there, a lot more detailed than I ever thought it would have been. Like I said, it does explain the quality of the vehicle and as why it's in that shape. What I'm going to do is sort of just a one last sort of walk around the vehicle as a sort of wider angle, and that will conclude the virtual tour for today. Okie dokie, Ray. Well, thank you for your time. Should you have any questions, please don't hesitate to give me a call on 0410 839 933. I'll be more than happy to help. Thank you very much.